In this video, you'll learn about 10 electronics brands that were once confident in their success for decades, but today are either gone, have lost most of their market share, or no longer do what once made them famous. Polaroid is an American company that changed photography forever. Since 1948, it produced cameras that could print a photo in just seconds. Instant photography became its signature and defined an entire era. Polaroid reached its peak in the 1970s and 1980s. The company was making billions, and its cameras could be found in homes all over the world. But ironically, that success became its downfall. Polaroid bet everything on film and ignored digital technology. When the world moved to digital photography, its business model collapsed. In 2002, the brand was sold and later revived as Polaroid Originals, and although Polaroid still produces instant cameras and film today, the influence and dominance it once had are gone forever. Motorola is the American company that literally invented mobile communication. In 1973, it created the world's first mobile phone and later made mobile devices mainstream. By the 1990s, Motorola had become a symbol of technology and the future. Its peak came in the early 2000s. The legendary Motorola Razr became the best-selling phone of its time. The company dominated the market and set design trends for the entire industry. But everything changed with the rise of smartphones. Motorola failed to adapt to the iPhone and Android era and quickly lost market share. In 2011, the company was split and its mobile division was sold. Today, Motorola is no longer the legend it once was, just a brand owned by Lenovo. Palm was the company that first showed the world what a handheld computer could be. In the late 1990s, its Palm Pilot devices became a symbol of mobile technology and business productivity. In many ways, Palm laid the foundation for modern smartphones. Its peak came in the late 1990s and early 2000s, but everything changed with the arrival of the iPhone and Android. Palm failed to adapt to touchscreens and modern app ecosystems. The company fell behind as the industry moved forward. In 2010, Palm was acquired by Hewlett-Packard. Soon after, the brand faded away, remembered as a memory of the era that helped shape the future but couldn't survive it. BlackBerry was once the ultimate symbol of business communication. Its smartphones were used by executives, politicians, and corporations around the world. Secure email and physical keyboards made BlackBerry the gold standard of mobile productivity. Its peak came between 2005 and 2009. At that time, BlackBerry dominated the corporate smartphone market and seemed unstoppable. But everything changed with the rise of the iPhone and touchscreen devices. BlackBerry underestimated the importance of apps, user experience, and modern interfaces. As consumers shifted away, the brand quickly lost relevance. By 2022, BlackBerry officially stopped making phones. Today, the company exists only as a software and cybersecurity firm. Xerox was the company that defined the modern office. It made photocopying simple and accessible, so much so that to Xerox became a verb. For decades, Xerox was synonymous with innovation and productivity. Its peak came in the 1970s and 1980s, and its research labs invented groundbreaking technologies, including the computer mouse and graphical user interface. But Xerox failed to turn innovation into products. While others like Apple and Microsoft built the future, Xerox stayed focused on copiers. Today, Xerox still exists, but only as a shadow of its former self. Compaq was once one of the most powerful names in personal computing. In the 1990s, it helped bring PCs into homes and offices around the world. For a time, Compaq was the largest PC manufacturer on the planet. It even challenged IBM, something few companies could do. But as the PC market evolved, Compaq struggled to adapt. Cheaper competitors like Dell moved faster, while Compaq became slower and more expensive. In 2002, Compaq was acquired by Hewlett-Packard. Soon after, the brand faded away, absorbed into a larger corporation. Kodak was once the undisputed king of photography. For decades, its name was synonymous with photos, film, and memories. If you took a picture in the 20th century, chances are it was on Kodak film. Kodak reached its peak in the 1970s and 1980s. Ironically, Kodak was also the company that invented the first digital camera. But instead of embracing the future, it feared losing its film business. Digital photography was ignored, delayed, and underestimated. In 2012, the company filed for bankruptcy. Sharp was once one of Japan's most innovative electronics companies. It played a major role in the development of LCD technology and consumer electronics. For years, Sharp screens and devices were considered cutting edge. The company reached its peak in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Its technology was used by many other global brands. But the market changed. Competition from Samsung and LG grew stronger, while Sharp struggled with high costs and slow adaptation. Mass production and price wars pushed the company into financial trouble. In 2016, Sharp was acquired by Foxconn. Today, the brand still exists, but its role as an industry leader is gone. Sega was once one of the most powerful names in gaming. In the 1990s, its consoles were everywhere, and characters like Sonic became global icons. For a generation of players, Sega defined what video games were supposed to be. The company reached its peak during the era of the Mega Drive. Sega boldly competed with Nintendo, but a series of bad decisions changed everything. Too many consoles, confusing strategies, and the failed launch of the Dreamcast weakened the brand. While Sony introduced the PlayStation, Sega lost momentum. Today, it exists only as a game publisher. Hotpoint is a brand that was a part of everyday life for millions of families for decades. The name Hotpoint comes from the heating point of an innovative electric iron invented by American engineer Earl Richardson in 1905. Unlike traditional irons, it had its hottest point at the tip rather than in the center, and it became known as the Hotpoint iron. The brand reached its peak in the mid-20th century and remained popular through the 1980s and 1990s. Hotpoint appliances could be found in homes around the world. As competition intensified, Hotpoint became a part of a series of acquisitions and corporate mergers. Today, Hotpoint still exists, but no longer as an independent company. It is now a brand owned by the Chinese holding Haier, used for mass-market home appliances. If you want to learn more fascinating facts about brands from different eras, make sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like this video.